Looking forward to this shit.
All right, everybody. It is Wednesday. Pump day. That's right. Pump day, not hump day. We're not just struggling to get through the week. We're powering through it. It is Wednesday at 10 o'clock. It's the Rich Gabberty hour. What's going on there, brother? How are you?
Namaste, Tom. How are you? I look forward to this so much.
I went for a month without my car. Finally got it back.
I know. And what woke me up about it was that I saw the post there on the beach.
Yeah.
That was exciting.
So I'm viewing this. So at $9,000. So I'm viewing this that I've taken very good care of the car. There's no rust on the car. Mm-hmm. The interior is immaculate. So I'm viewing this that I just basically upgraded the car.
Yeah. Right. Well, and the other way to view it is you haven't paid a lease payment in about, I would say, 24 months.
Oh no, longer than that. Probably like 3 to 36 months. I haven't paid any payments on. All paid off.
Yeah, good. So there you go. So there's your payment, lump sum.
Yeah, my mechanic, he's got one similar. It's like 400,000 miles on it. I've got about 120, so I'm just going to ride that sucker to death.
That's all.
My death and its death.
Yeah, and check the oil. That's that's not your fault. You're not a mechanic.
Yeah, but I should. You know what? It is an older car, but I mean it's a brand new engine. And again, 3-year, 100,000 mile warranty on it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, GM refurbished it. So if I break down any place, I can take it to another GM dealer and get it fixed up.
Oh, so that's spectacular.
Yeah, so it works out pretty good. Yeah.
No, it's not bad at all. Just drive safely, and there goes your Ubers from MSG.
I know. Yes, drive safely. Yeah, you know what? I know you know this, but I'm one of those guys. When I get in the highway, it's like you have to go 100 miles an hour, and then when I get in traffic, like in town or something like that, if somebody else is speeding in town, what is that person doing?
It's the truth. I know. It's funny because every time down here, I always get caught by this guy. There's a guy that rides a bicycle in like the neighborhood,
right?
And he wears the helmet, and it's always when I'm going somewhere and I'm not driving 25 miles an hour. I'm maybe going 30, and he goes. Always sees me like,
wearing a helmet too. That's not good. You gotta get.
And thankfully this podcast has helped me so much, and that's one of the aspects because I'm calm about it. I go, that could be Tom.
Oh, yeah?
That could be, maybe that's Tom's friend.
Yeah, but wearing the helmet and doing it too, that's a bad luck. You can't do it.
Well, you got it down here. Every precaution is necessary because the folks down here, the for lack of a better word, the old timers, right. They're dangerous. I mean, the driving down here is really like it's a crash car derby, but nobody really knows that they're in it.
It's old people just not totally.
Well, they're old. I mean, 85, 90-year-old people that are driving. I don't even know if that's the greatest thing in the world to do.
I know. My father, he had dementia when he passed away too. And near the end, he didn't drive at all. But when he was getting the dementia that was coming in, you're kind of like, Dad, you shouldn't be driving anymore.
Yeah. And they don't want to hear that. We told my father that too. He was pissed. Oh my God.
Yeah. Same here. I would be too. Imagine. Well, I didn't drive for a month, for God's sake, with no car there. I was like, geez.
Yeah, but you compensated. But see, but you make it into like a contest.
Yeah,
like some mental fortitude contest. It's just another notch on your belt. Now you know what it's like not to have a car. You know what it's like. You know what it's like not to have air conditioning.
You're so true. My son Shane was very sweet. He said, "Dad, you want me to go to Costco for you? You want me to go to the grocery store for you?" Nope. So then I'd walk there.
Yeah. No, I know this.
And he was like, "Dad, are you kidding me? Like I could have just got you this stuff." No.
I don't want to rely on anybody.
Yeah,
well, you're going to be a tough one. You're going to be a tough one in about 30 years. What a pain in the neck you're going to be.
You know what? After the conversation we had last week talking about do I learn from my lessons?
Yeah.
I thought about more. Yeah. Well, I learned. All I know is I learned that I can accomplish anything. I can just recover from anything. So
recover from. Okay.
Yeah. Totally.
Don't put that into the. I mean, that's a good thing. I'm proud of you. It's an honor to know you and all of that. And okay. Right. Watch. Don't. Yeah. Just do it. Continue to do it. Continue to go.
I know.
It's almost like you're challenging God or the universe to throw something at you.
Totally. Bring it on. Actually, bring it on. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like the car was like that too, right? You're walking everywhere and it was a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun. Yeah.
Okay. So you've got the love language book out there. I see.
We have. Yes, we have that. Now this is the book, 1992. It came out. There it is. Okay. Right. So 92 love language, the secret to love that lasts. It's by Gary Chapman, and it was a New York Times bestseller. Wow. And that's it. Have you done any progress on this? Did you?
Hold on 1 second. Let me get to that. But Brendan, my personal dream. What do you know of sleep coach or sleep guy? Want to have fun? Take the wife's blow dry instead. That's pretty good. I might do that. That's excellent. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, you just stand there on the side of the road. Some random guy, you got the cord hanging down. Oh,
that's awesome. That's a good one.
Oh, that's okay. So, it's awful. I'm gonna forget his name. Dennis. He's getting everyone jumps on the show. His wife Tina, who didn't like me at first, now is she's I'm growing on her. It was her birthday yesterday, so I called her randomly.
Erickson.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
So I called her yesterday for her birthday, and she was, it was pretty funny.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I called her on her birthday.
Good.
I said, this is the person you like the most in the whole world. You know?
And she got it right away, of course.
And she was kind of shocked at first. I think like she was kind of really, is this really this idiot calling me? Okay. Yeah. I know. Okay. Oh, news flash! Another news flash here. Kept it up on. So we're going to do the dance challenge.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So MSG has supplied us with our own link to Garden of Dreams, and they're going to promote it on their website as well. They're very nice. We don't want anything; just want your approval. So we're going to do. So the theory is everybody's going to send in a video of them dancing. Well, I'll announce when it starts. I got to get the link up, and then again, the idea is the more interesting and fun the dance is, the better. That will draw more people, and then everybody can go to the link and spread the link around. It doesn't have to be people that are dancing. Just draw attention to the Garden of Dreams and help donate money.
And you're going to screen them, of course. Dancing, provocative dancing, Thomas. What are you sending?
I guess
what are we doing there?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I can't just. Yeah, I guess how are we doing that? Is some people going to send them to me and then I post them?
Well, if that might be, we'll have to figure that out. Like,
right? Or they can just tag me, right? They just tag me on the.
Well, they can tag you, but in other words, they're going to be allowed to post directly onto the Garden of Dreams.
No, it's good. Just don't. Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
I'm going to have the. So they have to be able to access the link.
Slight control. We'll post it on everything. It's going to be on your bio. It'll be on mine, whatever. We'll post it all over. I will assist you in that. And because you want to ultimately have a little bit of control before it goes to the Garden of Dreams would be my suggestion.
Well, the Garden of Dreams, it never really goes to the Garden of Dreams,
right?
The videos, but they can access it obviously because it'll be on my Instagram, Facebook,
right. But it's going to be under the auspices or associated with or the Garden.
Well, no, it's my All they are doing is supplying the link. So it's the same thing with the dance challenge. I mean, the ice bucket challenge, right?
Yes.
It was just some people that randomly started it.
Right. So the Garden of Dreams is going to supply the link, which means that anyone could post a dance on there. So we want to
they're not posting the link. They're not posting the dance on the link. They're posting it on. See, I think the idea is they'll have to tag me. Right.
Well, we'll go over just to make sure that no one could directly post these things into the. Okay, that's all. That's a fact. That would be a major concern.
Yeah, I agree totally. Yes, and they made clear. I didn't even present it to them that way. I said, listen, it's going to be on my social media.
Perfect.
We just want to be able to draw attention to the Garden of Dreams, and
then fantastic. All right, so I get it. So that we will do because who wants to see Bill Didiak there?
Yeah, really.
Okay, right. In his fireman outfit with like chaps on. He'll be wearing the chaps.
Oh, naked Bill Contradidiak. Just
there we go. What did I do now?
These things.
These things. You're just jealous, Bill. All you fire guys want.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So what? Okay. So love languages.
Yes.
Have we really? Do you think we've done a deep dive on that enough, or do we need to? I don't feel like I really have a true handle on. Why you need to have love language, and understand what your love language is. Right.
Okay. So how about this? And I'm not disagreeing with you.
Right.
The bottom line is this is a book that a man wrote who is a relationships coach, and he claims that he has saved marriages, and he has a bunch of people that say that he has saved their marriage.
Right.
And it was by administering this test because people don't know what their love language is.
Okay. So it's somebody's having marital problems more. That's
they're in a relationship and they want to keep their marriage going successfully. So it isn't. So there might actually be people who say we want a little more.
Okay.
So because of this, I was sent the actual audio version of the book.
Oh,
and I'll tell you, it was a barn burner. I just mesmerizing, but it is good. Duffy could use it as a sleep aid because it's very
Oh.
peaceful. He's got a very peaceful, serene voice.
Right.
And he talks about quality time. He talks about words of affirmation. He talks about physical touch. That he had my attention at that, although it's just a light caress on the shoulder, perhaps he suggests. And then what was the other one? Acts of service.
Right.
Once again, my mind wandered.
Gifts.
And then giving and receiving gifts.
See, this is the one that gets me. Okay,
Yeah.
so part of a relationship is if a person says their love language is gifts, let's say specifically receiving gifts,
Right.
so then the other person is required then to give them gifts because that's their love language.
Well, they like it. I mean, but I look. My opinion is because they rate you. You take the test and then you get the results. And
Right.
like you're 30% love language, you're 30% this. If somebody is high on the gift giving, on gift receiving,
Right.
that's probably not our type of person.
Yeah, run away. Like I'm not going to have somebody love me because I give them gifts, for God's sakes.
Yeah. I mean, look,
Oh.
this is the latest fad. This is the Chia Pets and the Pet Rocks and what So now it's what's your love language, and we have Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day, they expect over $1 trillion is spent on people's pets every year. $1 trillion.
Right.
Okay, not a million, not 100 million.
On Valentine's Day, $1 trillion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of zeros. So it's a lot of zeros, and that's spent on pets, cats and dogs.
Oh,
Good
just on
morning. Here we
cats
go.
and dogs?
Yeah, cats, dogs, animals. That's just on animals.
So this is week 3, possibly 4 of this topic. Is there trouble in paradise? There is no. I'm the only one in my paradise.
Yeah. There's talking points when he runs into people. That these are the talking points now. When you're out there playing,
So
running hockey clinics.
Right. So this is a good point by Tracy Marie. Okay. So I guess the self-evaluation, twice divorced, 64 years old, single.
Mhm.
And there's maybe a reason I got to look and say, okay, it could possibly be me, not all these other women that I've had in my life, right? I could be the common denominator, which I am.
Yeah.
So maybe we got to look at this and say, all right, so let's get this straight then. So I won't listen to anybody, right?
Right.
I don't believe in the love languages. So
yep, there's two.
it's
No AC in the summer.
no AC in the summer.
Wake up at 3:30 in the morning.
Right. I don't
Make
like
the
people.
bed.
I don't like people interrupting me when I'm speaking. If we say we got a meeting at a certain time, be on time. Other than that, I'm a pretty good catch, right? I'm a great catch.
You got a new engine in your car.
I do. I've got a new engine with 100,000-mile warranty on it
There you go.
from GM, refurbished by GM.
I can't breathe.
That's a good thing, right? How about that? So if somebody says we need to know we're always going to get there, right? We go on a trip, we need to know we're going to get there. Got a reliable vehicle.
You're dependable.
Dependable.
You're dependable. You're consistent. You have consistency.
Yes, consistently dependable. That was kind of like when I played. That's the way I was.
And you still are, right? That's who you are. Stan Fischler, one of the 5 most underrated New York Rangers. You were the top 5. Come on.
That's right. Let's say everybody, Larry Melnick here. Larry Melnick. I'm trying to help Tom. He
here we
actually
go.
called me yesterday. Yeah, we caught a good conversation. He didn't even know my voice. It's like he was surprised that I called him, for God's sake.
You probably woke him up.
What is Dougie DeVito? So we need to talk about Dougie DeVito here. So he pretends he's like my best friend, but meanwhile, behind my back, he's talking to Larry Melnick.
Maybe they're together. Look, they talk to you one after the other. They might be hanging out.
Right. Use too much beaver rub. Yeah. Let me see here. Susan Brooks. Susan's now another one that's jumped ship too. I see her getting pictures with Ron Greshner. I thought Susan and I were close, but apparently not as close as I thought. The book. Okay. I did. You know what? Another update. I have the final version of the book, and I've got to proofread it. Yes. I got to get it done.
Oh, you have to proofread it? You're going to make so many corrections, I'm sure. What a pain in the ass.
You
My God.
you ever send a contract or something to somebody and they come back and say, well, I'm going to clean it up. Like, that's so condescending when somebody says that. Oh,
Yeah, clean it up. Yeah.
I'm smart. I'm smarter than you, so I'm going to clean it up. You made a mess.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Condescending I'll throw the book at you. Rich Gabberty, it's the Tom Laidlaw. You're just, what is that?
I'm just the sound guy. Thanks, Tracy. Yeah, I know. I can't interrupt. You're right.
What was
I'm-
that? Oh,
I'm
I
working.
see. Oh, I see. I thought that was a dig at you. It's actually a dig at me. Oh, okay.
I'm the
Tracy
sound
Stark.
guy. Yeah,
Tracy
she's good.
Stark.
Look, she's signed up. She's got a
Yeah,
hat
you know,
on.
she
still.
comes in, yeah, just like zinging me, right? Like I'm sitting here saying nice things about her, saying she's a fantastic woman, all this, and then zing.
She is. Yeah, she's good people. And
Wow.
she took my signature strength test. She took the VIA Institute test.
The virus?
VIA. And
Oh.
when you find out what your signature strengths are.
Oh, I think
Yes.
I've taken that.
No, not for
No.
Survivor. The empathy one?
The head coach of the girls team had me take a test. I'm pretty sure it was that test.
And you get your 5 top signature strengths.
right.
It's a good test.
Humble.
Yeah, it
that
wasn't
was
on there. No, humility, is that what the one? Yeah, no, that wasn't. That's no.
humble. Oh, God.
Don't you love when people say that they're? What are you doing? I'm practicing humility.
Clean it up. I'm going to clean it up. I'm smarter than you are. Going to clean it up.
Clean it up. All right. So love language. You're passing. That's what is it? It's a hard stop there on the love language.
Well, again, so can't you just love somebody? Just say, I just love you. I'm not going to analyze you. I'm just going to say, you know what? I just love you. That's it.
Yeah. So how do you get to that stage? You don't have to answer, but the questions would be then, how do you get to that stage? How do you, wrong test, Laidlaw.
Oh, look at the like that's a zing right inside it. Laidlaw, not Tom. It's Laidlaw. I'm going to clean it up. She probably says that too. She probably says, I'm going to clean you up, Laidlaw.
Yeah, she's going to fix it. She's going to fix it.
Okay. So, all right. So love language.
Yep. Yeah, the love. So the bottom line is this: what do you like in a relationship? We actually went about it in our own way the last time.
Right.
We know that you like to be respected.
Yes.
Okay.
Respect's a big word.
Respect is a big word, and being on time is a show of respect.
Yes, totally. And not interrupting somebody's sentence is a sign of respect as well.
Very hard with you. Very hard.
Well, but I feel like I really try to make a point of listening to somebody else's conversation. Now, I'm not perfect with that. Well, I said, okay, you're listening. Yeah, it's my version of listening. Yeah, but not interrupting their sentence.
Their train of thought, right? Okay. So you're lucky on this show. You're lucky because you have the ability to just pop something on the screen from Facebook in the middle of me talking and say, "Look at this."
That's true. Too. If I want to set you up, that's what you do.
Yeah, that's what you do. You're brilliant.
If you have to think about whether you love someone, you don't. Yeah, good point by you. Yeah.
Oh, wait, who said that? Wait.
That was Susan Brooks, Ron Greshner's best friend.
That's deep.
Yeah, used to be my best friend, but now she's moved on to Ron Greshner. So,
gotta love the one you're with, Tom. I mean, you weren't there, obviously, that game, and she took a picture with Ron.
Yeah. If you think you love someone, your love language comes through. Okay, Jill, nice.
Oh, Jill.
So you shouldn't have to describe it. Then you shouldn't have to take a test. It just comes through. But the whole gift thing kind of gets me going. That's the problem I'm having.
Worried about that.
Yeah, well, it's just like, okay, so a requirement for loving someone is that you have to give them gifts.
Geez, I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not. But gifts could be cooking for them. Gifts could be mowing the lawn.
Okay. All right.
Right or wrong. I mean,
okay. Yeah.
Somebody gets a flat tire. I change the tire.
But that's an act of service, isn't it?
Well, but I mean, it's also, it could be an act of service. You're right. It could be. I mean, a gift. You go to Publix down here. You spend $12. You buy flowers.
Okay.
Costco.
What, you just can't walk in the room and give her a hug and say I love you?
Yeah, you do that too, though. This is you're not doling this stuff out. It's not like you're rationing it.
Yeah, but
right.
Hold on 1 second. Barry Shelley's zinging me here too. Love this. Listen, someone repeats the same story over and over again. Oh, jeez.
There you go. Way to go, Barry.
Oh, Barry's all over me. Tracy Marie's all over me.
Field of Dreams.
Man. Yeah, when is that? That thing is coming up. The game, the Warriors. I think it's might be next weekend, actually.
Super Bowl Sunday?
No, not. I'm sorry. The following weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The Super Bowl's this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if someone made plans with you and then forgot until you reminded them you're human too, Thomas? Oh, now it's Thomas. Right. Oh man.
Oh, Tracy's.
I'm getting scolded.
Yeah, she's wrecking you.
Wow.
So what do you say? What do you have to say about that? They forgot the plans with you.
Oh,
Great.
okay. So Tracy lives way out in Long Island. So I've a couple of times when I've gone to events said, Tracy, listen, I'm going to this event. You want to stop by? Always an excuse.
Oh, you actually invited him to meet you there.
Yep.
Oh,
Always an excuse.
she's
Yep.
too busy. She's busy.
Yeah. Apparently so. Yeah. Huh. Oh, hold on. Drop everything. Who do you think's coming up?
Oh God.
Alicia.
Oh.
A gift can be anything so long as the receiver sees the attention behind it. Love. Oh,
Wow.
that is beautiful.
Oof.
I'm gonna get a Hallmark card. Put that on there. That is beautiful. Well, at least she's just got the gift, right?
Yeah. She's a magical person.
Magical. Yes, she is. Yes.
She's a magical person.
Oh,
Oh my God. She survived.
hold on. What does Anthony say? Ask
Oh,
Siri
Anthony's here.
she said, I'm Alexa dummy. Yeah, Siri, why I have no luck with Alexa. That's excellent. Oh, Anthony, good job by you. That is good.
It is funny.
Oh.
You could ask them, Alexa. You ask her a lot of funny questions there, and
Oh.
you get some funny answers. She's actually kind of witty.
Oh, yeah. I told you that at the start of the pandemic, I asked Google if she loved me. She goes, oh, Tom, you're so wonderful. I asked her recently, about a couple months ago. She goes, I don't have feelings.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's sick of me too.
she learned that over the pandemic, though. Everybody has grown
Right.
because of the pandemic,
Yeah, definitely.
both good and bad.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anthony,
God.
that was good. I asked Siri why I have no luck with women. She said, I'm Alexa dummy. Oh, that is good. That's really good. Hold on. Stop them as you forgot me as well. So let's move on. Oh, no, I don't think you forgot me as well. Oh my God. No, I think, no, we can't just let that go.
Well, you must have forgot about letting her know that you were in Long Island someplace.
Oh,
was she at the last thing at Eisenhower Park?
no,
I big game.
Because Ira was going to be there, so I didn't want.
Oh, you didn't want to.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, Ira was a good man too. He brought me a big bottle of vodka. Belvedere, I think it was Belvedere.
Great, did, huh?
Yeah, very nice. And a bag of M&Ms too, or box of M&Ms.
M&M. Well, you like M&Ms?
No, it was a little sarcastic because he's always talking about M&Ms when I'm talking about healthy food.
Oh, so he tried to poison you, is what you're saying?
Yeah. So listen, this is 3 times now that Tracy has zinged me. Like this last part here. So let's move on. Oh, yeah. That's right up there with I'm going to clean this up. Right?
There you go. Yeah, I'm going to clean this up. Make some notes and then I'll clean it up.
Yeah.
Make some notes and then I'll.
Actually, I had a long conversation with a gentleman up in Canada yesterday. He wants me to find some money for him for actually a pretty interesting deal, a security, like cyber security deal.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Biden just changed some law or something like that really made it more that people that anybody that's dealing like even like a Google thing or whatever that you have to have extra security in there. So, because right now, he was telling me that these guys put on a presentation where they were going to meet with the head of some big company, and to show them that they could hack into anything, they hacked into his email and got his. So I after talking to this guy, I was like, geez, we've got no privacy at all.
No, none whatsoever. Absolutely. And now with this artificial intelligence, you really have no privacy.
Yeah. So, hold on. Two big things coming up here. Barry Shelley, you hit a nerve with Tom Tracy, waiting to see him wait for the tissues. Yeah, there will be. Yeah.
Barry's having a ball, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. He's all over me today. Tracy Marie's all over me. Tracy, what does move on mean? Oh, do you think Alicia really doesn't know what it means? That's a genuine question.
How do you say that in Spanish? I don't know. Move on.
Adios. So it's kind of like next subject is the way Tracy's saying it. Right. Next subject.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've had so I've had enough of this. Like Tracy.
I don't blame you, Tracy.
I've just had enough. So I'm deciding that we're gonna move on.
I get it. Oh, now you got things belling and whatnot. You're ringing bells. Everything's going on here.
Gonna clean it up. Move on. I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Oh, I love it.
We're just as among us girls here. Come on. Nobody's gonna know. Siga Barry looks up what that means in Spanish.
Yeah.
Siga adelante.
Oh, all right. Siga. Oh, I can't even say.
Siga adentally.
Yeah,
al dente.
Cigarette al dente.
Al dente.
Oh my God. Tom, your keys to success. Let's go into your 7 keys to success. How's that?
Okay.
All right. Would you like to discuss that?
Yes. Discipline.
Discipline. Okay.
So are these mine or
Yep.
yours?
No. You don't have to guess. No. What would be your 7 key?
Okay.
Let's change it now. Look, here you are going through life, not even with reckless abandonment. What do you call it? Because I like that term.
Thoroughly blissful ignorance.
Okay. Well, but yes, and now you're being self-deprecating because you're far from
No.
ignorant. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not being self-deprecating. I'm saying that as a compliment. Seriously.
Okay.
Thoroughly blissful ignorance. I just don't. Ignorance. Maybe my definition is a little bit different, and it's I just don't pay attention to all the negative stuff in there. So it's thoroughly blissful ignorance. You guys want to talk politics? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
all right,
there's another guy zinging me. Hold on.
Everybody.
Oh, geez, here we go. Oh my God.
Oh, here we go. The 7 keys to success. Come on, we got discipline.
Okay. Discipline's number 1.
Yep. I'm gonna write this down.
Go
ahead.
My 7 keys.
Take your time.
So discipline, consistency.
Yep, that makes sense. Discipline, consistency,
empathy.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you throw that in?
Okay. Discipline, consistency, respect.
Yep. But it could be empathy.
Respect.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. 7 keys. We can come back to. We can work on this because this is good. This makes sense for you. But go ahead.
Remembering you made plans. Tracy, we're gonna have to have a private conversation, I think. Okay. So discipline, consistency, respect.
Yeah.
Well, Anthony comes up with this self-confidence. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Self-confidence. Believe in yourself.
Self-loving.
Self-loving. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you throw an empathy there, which could also be kindness, maybe empathy is too much for you. Kindness, I believe.
Kindness. Let's use kindness. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's more realistic for you.
Right. And
Tom Laidlaw, 7. Okay.
I would like to say integrity.
Yeah. Okay. Integrity. Yeah.
You say you're going to do something, you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And Tracy's going.
All right. Coming soon. We'll do a chapter on each book.
Susan Brooks is zigging me here too.
That's awesome. It's
not being jealous when a friend spends time with somebody else.
That's brilliant.
Everybody is all over me today.
That's it. They feel comfortable with you. See, you're the kind of person that makes people at ease, believe it or not.
And at least you're singing. How about consistency and being forgetful? Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
Everybody is just zinging me today.
Wow.
Do you think that I deserve that?
Well,
I called Tina yesterday, Harrison, on her birthday. And
that was a nice thing.
Yeah. Well, he made me do it.
Well, he texted me and said, "Do you think Tom would do it?" I said, "Jesus Christ, yeah, sure, he'll do it. Just send him a note."
Really?
Yeah. I said, "Go, just send him." Yeah.
Okay.
No
all right.
offense,
So,
but what the hell?
So, what are your 7 keys to?
I mean, I'm right there too. I mean, but bottom line, believe in yourself. 7 keys to success. Realizing that it ain't easy. All right. And I use the word ain't because it's my list, right?
Yep.
The other thing is it's on you. So in other words, it's on me. Okay. It's up to me to be successful. I can't depend on you helping me become successful. I have to do it. So, that one, blame no one. Hold on a second here. Let's say blame no one. You get all these people, you want to be successful, blame no one. In other words, it's on you, blame no one. Don't be afraid. Don't live in fear. Real important. And the other thing is to have, like you said, it's the same thing with the confidence. It's you got this. Yeah. You have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that you can do it. And so it's basically the same. It's right around the same thing. As far as that goes.
Yeah, that's a big one too. Believing you do it. Like even when you fail, or I hate to use the word fail, when you try to do it and it doesn't work, as long as you don't quit, you haven't failed. So just keep on going with it.
Yeah, just keep going. I mean, learn from the failure. Look, I mean, obviously, we haven't succeeded in everything we've done in life, and we learn from it. Okay, you learn from it, and you keep going. I mean, one of the issues I have is a lot of times I'll do things because it really sounds exciting, and I like to do it, but I don't take care of the financial setup properly.
I know. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, you're over your head, and you start spending so much time on this project that you're actually losing money.
Yeah, I know.
So
But
That's
you know,
something I
there's
gotta
also
take
that.
care.
Yeah, I know the money part too. You know what? I've just tried to live never thinking about the money first, like being great at what you're doing, right? And feeling like
Mhm.
the money will fall. But that's a little bit like living with thoroughly blissful ignorance too, right? You don't really,
Right.
if you don't analyze it enough. Like when I did the agent business, I look back. Actually, I had this conversation with my youngest son, Cody,
Mhm.
and if I look back when I started the agent business, I'm glad I wasn't any smarter. Like if I was too smart, I may not have done it because they're like, what am I doing?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem too. That's how sometimes, if you walk into some of these meetings and it's all about the money, I want this, I want that, I want this. The people are going to say, "Well, screw that." The guy's too money hungry or whatever.
Right. Right.
It's important to know or find the balance and all of that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there are people out there that'll take advantage.
Oh, totally. Yes, absolutely. Isn't learning from a failure a success in itself?
True.
Well, but again, I understand the theory that you should learn lessons from your mistakes,
Mhm.
but I just like, I just still, I don't want to stop doing something because I've analyzed it and said I shouldn't do it. Like if it's something I really want to do, I still want to be able to do it, knowing full well that if it doesn't work out, I'll just get up again. Right.
True. But I think what people mean and what it means to me is that I want to just not dwell on the mistake and in the hopes of figuring it out, but at least take a moment to reflect on what just occurred that didn't work and then go forward. If I still like doing it, then maybe I could do it a little differently the next time.
Right.
Just tweak it a little.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when you're playing on a team, you play on a team for some reason you want to go someplace else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether free agent or you asked to get
Right.
traded.
Right.
Now you go to the other place and you like it initially. It's a lot of fun. After a year, 18 months, it gets a little stale. And so for some reason, you're not happy there either.
Right.
So what's that about? Maybe just
Right,
a little reflection. How do you make the next stop better?
Okay. So here, I don't know if Billy's joking or not when he puts this up here. One thing not to do, guys, marriage.
Well, maybe for us, yeah. I think he means in our situation.
Well, that's so both of us divorced twice.
Yeah. We're doing
Would you get married again?
Yeah, probably not.
Right.
Well, let me ask you this. For me, in my mind, what's the purpose? Unless somebody's like, it's ultra religious that they have to be married, whatever. Yeah, I'm not having kids anymore. I have enough kids, and I love them both.
Right.
But at the same time, I wouldn't mind being a grandfather, in a couple of years or something like that.
Right.
But, you go to imagine what you take a kid to. What am I going to hop on the ice with a bunch of mites? Yeah, the guy used to coach college hockey, and now his son is on the mite team.
I know. I don't know. Yeah, marriage. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's necessary, Tom.
Well, yeah, you can still love somebody without getting married, right?
What do they call a life partner? You could find a life partner,
Life partner. Yeah.
right? And that's the story.
Yeah.
I take it one day at a time. My whole thing is about my health. Is taking care of my health and the people around me. I want to be with people that are healthy and want to live longer and do things that enhance their longevity.
Yeah,
that's what I'm into.
True. Yeah. Yeah, marriage. You think about like really, why did we ever get married anyway? You can still be with the person and love them the same way.
Yeah.
Going and getting the ceremony done doesn't mean you love them more, right?
Right. I think it causes problems.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first marriage, you get married because you're young and everybody's young, and you go to a couple of weddings, and next thing you know, everybody's saying, "When you guys get married?" And I think that plants the seed.
Yeah.
And then
or the wife's or the ex-wife's an opportunist. And
well, yeah, no.
I should say that I should take that back. That's my son's mother, so should not be like that.
Yeah. But listen, things happen. But the bottom line out in my case, I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking long term. I really wasn't. I wasn't thinking long, and it had nothing to do with who I married. It has to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was not. You don't tour with a rock band. Yeah. And really.
Yeah, you don't get married in the middle of your National Hockey League career either. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I respect Derek Jeter. What Derek Jeter did, and Derek Jeter waited until after he retired from the Yankees to get married. Or you know what I'm saying? Or
you've heard the gift package story, right? The gift package
with Derek. Yeah,
right. So when he would bring a girl home, he would have a gift package for him.
Okay, so that is grossly exaggerated, and I will tell you that was grossly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was
Oh.
grossly exaggerated. I'll give you this much about Derek Jeter, okay? From firsthand. So Derek Jeter went out with a woman named Minka Kelly, okay?
Minka.
Before he got married. Minka Kelly is an
Is she fair?
actress.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know
she's
her,
an
yeah.
actress. Minka Kelly, she was in Friday Night Lights, which is the one who had the Canadian hockey player who's Neil Clark's friend. I can't think of his name right now. Taylor Kitsch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Taylor, and Taylor then was in
He was in Lone Survivor. Yeah.
He was Murphy in Lone Survivor.
Right.
Anyway, Minka Kelly's dating Derek Jeter. Minka Kelly's father is a guy named Rick Dufay, who was one of our guitar players with Aerosmith.
Oh,
okay. I remember Minka when she was 2 years old, 3 years old.
Right.
And I saw her again when she was 16. My point is that one from Rick told me this, not Minka, that was exaggerated. And that Derek didn't want to get married because they were engaged. Minka was engaged to Derek.
I mean, so the gift package was exaggerated. He didn't do it with all the women.
No, he didn't do it with all the women. He really didn't.
Maybe he didn't do it with Minka because it was kind of a girlfriend.
No, he wasn't. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. If he had done that with these women, why isn't somebody selling that on eBay? Or why isn't somebody selling that package on wherever?
Well, you can't prove that Derek Jeter already got this.
Well, but I tell you another thing. You want to know something? There are guys out there where, like, I had some stuff signed by Michael Jordan. Okay. Right. And then I said, what do I have this for? Let me get rid of it. I didn't need it. And so I had a guy come in. He took a picture of the signature, sent it to somebody wherever. Yep. And verified it was real. Right. But you know what I'm saying? So they could verify. You can't really forge stuff and not get caught.
But it's a gift package. What do like get him to sign a peach or something? He's got a peach in the basket.
It's got a baseball. It must have had a baseball. Think about what it might have had: baseball, a cap, and a T-shirt in a Yankee bag. Right. You know. So it wasn't. It wasn't good.
But maybe it was flowers or something like that, and chocolates or.
No.
It wasn't.
No, that's not what the girl said. I mean, the one who said it. No, Derek Jeter had. His buddy throughout all of his success was a guy named Gerald Williams, who just passed away. Gerald Williams was the left fielder for the Yankees for a couple of years. Oh. And then they became really close buddies. And Gerald was one of the guys who ran interference for Derek, along with his manager. So Derek really was very, very contained. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Very contained. And he dodged the bullet when he didn't go to the party that Jennifer Lopez and Puff Daddy went to a party. They invited Derek. He was almost going to go, and then he decided not to. And that's when there was gunshots and some kid went to jail. You know,
Tom gives up pictures of himself on Survivor and homemade ketchup.
Hey, that's not bad. That's a good deal. The ketchup. I'm sure is delicious. I'm still waiting. I'm going to have to fly up to New York just to get some. But
I guess I could ship some to you, right? I could ship it overnight.
I would do a testimonial. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Because God forbid I fly into HPN and ask you to pick me up. I'll be waiting there 3 days.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, a little.
No, it's HPM right now.
Westchester County Airport, HPM. That's the.
So I go around telling everybody about the Derek Jeter story. I just thought that was the truth that he was handing out the.
You just like that idea.
I do.
That's a pretty good idea.
And the additional thing to the story was the girl had come back for a second time, and he gave her another gift package, and she said, "Don't you even remember me? I was already here before."
Oh my God!
That's the other part of it.
Oh, no, that's all. That's lore. He was. I'll tell you though. So met him with Rick Dufay and his little posse. All right. You know that, so you don't really get too close. And really, all he's thinking about is what you're about to ask him to do, like as a favor. You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset of a lot of.
I always viewed him as a guy that wore a lot of cologne. Is he smelly?
No. He's a real. Listen to me. He was very, very laid back, reserved. He didn't know me. Rick Dufay is completely out of his mind. So that kind of rattled Derek and his buddies, because Rick is very flamboyant, long hair. He does smell. He smells of patchouli. I don't know if you've ever smelled patchouli. It's disgusting.
Why do men do that? Like, do women like that?
No, I don't know. That is a thing that started, I believe, in the 70s with like these new age people and all this other crap. It's disgusting. And musicians do it because they don't take as many showers as they should. Right. And so they're always running around and you know, it's terrible. Okay. It's just terrible.
Yeah, nothing worse. Like you go into Costco or you go into a gym. That's the worst part. You go into a gym and somebody's
and you smell. But think about it. It's cologne from the night before.
Yeah, it better
You know what I mean?
like you better not be putting cologne on to go to the gym.
Well, who the hell knows? I mean, listen, we could go to like a Lifetime Fitness or someplace like that where there's a
Right.
bunch of people strutting around and parading, and
I
you
know,
and I,
yeah.
we're trying to throw plates around. You
I
know,
know. I
we're,
know.
we're trying to.
Well, by the way, I get to go to Costco for the first time in a month too. I'm going there today.
Wow. Well, but you
You-
walked there in this whole darn thing.
Good
Once,
point by
didn't
you.
you?
Good point by you.
Right?
You're right. You're right.
I
Yes.
remember. I
That's
remember,
right.
Tom.
You remember things I don't remember.
Well, I mean, you walked there for Christ's sake.
Walk there, walk back too. That was a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
walk back.
People
Oh,
honking. Can I give you a ride back? No, I'm okay. No. Yeah, that's it. No.
no,
Oh, you got problems.
Uh,
buddy. I love it. That's so good.
Seriously.
I'm
And I was
like,
thinking,
yeah.
Tom, just call an Uber. And I go, no way. I'm not calling Uber. I'm
Yeah, I
talking to
told you.
myself out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I even sent you the thing, the rental car thing. You could rent your neighbor's car for $36.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't do that. Yeah.
Too much.
Someone would
Here's
do it.
Lorraine.
I know. Yeah. Like Pete Tempo. I mean, come on, Pete. We need to.
Oh, Pete. Yeah. Well, Pete
Sweetheart,
likes to
sweetheart of a guy, but man, he dives right in. He thinks he's got in a bathtub there and he just dives right in.
The cologne.
Man.
Oh,
He's got a fire hose. They
wait,
say
what's this?
they patchouli, as in everything is face, fuchsia, tongue
It-
out. Oh, so we're getting a translation here. So that's your patchouli that you mentioned
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that patchouli
is an
stinks.
aphrodisiac.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Face, fuchsia, tongue out. Oh, jeez.
Whatever you say. Okay.
Okay, Alicia.
She's speaking in tongues.
Oh, let me see here. So, will they
Christ and
have a
kindness.
band and balloons for you when you get there? They should be, Susan. They should be. People are going to be like, a couple of guys are going to say, Tom, where have you been? Where have you been?
Well, it's not a weather balloon from China.
What was that all about, too? I don't watch the news, so it's like,
Yeah. All I know is that they shot it down over South Carolina.
right. But it
That
was,
was it.
it was
But-
up there
but
for a
so
while. But it was up
went,
there for.
it went straight across our country.
So yeah,
I don't know. They
can't
just
shoot
showed-
down out in the plains someplace over a farm or something.
Well, they had to call that. Yeah, over a farm. I don't know how that works. I
Well,
don't know.
they were saying there might be some chemical weapons there or something, right?
It could have been. Yeah.
So
that
why,
was
why
like a
would
test-
China all of a sudden
test
send?
case.
Wasn't there two of them? Or was it just the one?
Once again, I don't know. Because I don't watch the news. The only way I see any of this stuff is
Mm-hmm.
because I go on. I watch our podcast. I watch my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and I watch Hooverman and all of those guys, Joe Rogan, and
Right.
you know. So it's on YouTube is the only. If they don't post something on YouTube, I have no idea.
You ever watch that Gaia TV? You ever watch that?
Yeah, thanks for you recommended it to me. It was fantastic. I appreciate it. So
Oh,
good about rewiring the brain and everything. Oh my god! Now they have these wearables, these devices you could put on, and they're going to rewire your brain.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about did we ever discuss the psychedelics and the toad poison and all that kind of stuff?
Let me tell you something. I did psychedelics when I was 20 years old.
Right.
Okay, when it was really like the thing to do, right? The magic mushrooms.
Right.
We didn't call it psilocybin or whatever they call
Psilocybin,
it. It was- yeah. They were magic mushrooms. Okay. I did ketamine when it was nobody even knew what it was. You know what I mean? Because the entertainers had it. Woody Allen started that.
Right.
The little comedian.
Ketamine is the horse stuff, isn't it?
Ketamine is horse tranquilizer. You put it in a pot and you boil the liquid. It becomes powder, and then you snort the powder. So and that. I mean, I jumped over an apartment building, 64 floors. I jumped right over onto the other side of the building, and no one could tell me I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that stuff, the hallucinogenics, and now they use it to deal with depression. So maybe that's why I wasn't depressed as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, in my 20s. So yeah, all of that stuff. And people now are starting to do that. They even do it in chocolate. Like they put the mushrooms in. I don't know how
Right.
they do this, but
But
like they have chocolate.
Right. I've got a buddy of mine who like had an alcohol problem, and that's how he cured himself. He did the psilocybin, right? And then
Yes,
he did the
You're close.
toad poison the next day.
Wow. Oh wait, but that's what ayahuasca. You mean that is? Or I don't know.
Is that what it is? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. There's something that's called ayahuasca,
Yeah,
and that
right.
you take in a controlled environment.
Yep, that's what he did. Yep.
Controlled environment. Some people sweat profusely. Whatever you
He
definitely.
said it was just the most intense thing he'd ever
Yeah.
done in his life. So he
Yeah.
had 2 different days. The first day was the psilocybin, the next day was the toad poison.
Okay, and so now he doesn't drink.
Yeah, he's cured. I talked to him on the phone recently. A totally different guy, like
Yeah.
happy,
Yeah.
the weight taken off his shoulders. Yeah, amazing.
No, God bless him then. Hey,
Yeah.
look, whatever works.
Yeah. And apparently, like, it's more and more people are doing it as a treatment too. He said, "Listen, it was
Yes.
the great results, but he didn't know if he would do it again because of how intense it was." Now, you talk to other people, and they'll do it on a regular basis.
Listen, I don't know. I'm kind of happy where I am right now with my, and then I go in a cryotherapy booth. So who's to say what's right or wrong?
Yeah, you do your own thing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And you'll always find somebody, Tom, that'll there's an expert out there that'll disagree with the mushrooms,
Totally.
and there are a bunch of experts who will agree with them. And the same thing with cryotherapy, a cold plunge.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? Everybody now, they're doing a cold plunge.
Right.
That's
Right.
the new thing.
This is a good question here. So this is kind of I have a bone to pick with this one. So good comment. Trouba had a couple of big hits. Nazem Kadri there with Kadri went down. His helmet went off, and his head. I just watched the video of it. His helmet hit the ice too.
Yeah.
So now he had to fight right away. Trouba did.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a problem with a player coming to defend his teammate. First of all, the Trouba hit was a legal hit. Wasn't anything illegal about it at all. I don't think he got penalized. Again, we discussed this. The way to get, if you want to get Trouba back, you don't go after him right away, because now you're going to get the extra 2 minutes and get thrown out of the game for being the instigator of the fight. You're better off to say, Trouba, skate over to him, say, I'm going to get you. And then all game long, everybody on the team be chirping him. And then at the appropriate time, get him. If it was a clean hit. I mean, the fights they have now anyways are just like the guys are wearing shields and everything. So I think I get it why the player wants to defend his teammate, but I gotta think it's selfish. Don't do it right then. Wait and get him back, right? So,
but I mean, fighting is completely changed now.
Yeah,
I saw a couple recently. So when the Rangers played the Blackhawks recently, there was a fight was going on, and then Patty Kane. Like they kind of like just touched each other. He finds another Ranger, and they kind of just touched each other. I think it was 26 VC. Right. So the two of them, they were kind of just like almost dancing. It looked like for a second, but Kane had to do something, and he had to grab somebody, he had to square off with somebody. Right. So they did it that way. The one that was interesting, I don't know if you saw it, was Calgary Rangers. The guy on the Rangers who laid out Lucci.
That was a Trouba again, wasn't it? Didn't he have both those big hits?
No, it wasn't. It was like number 90. It was like some kid, whoever number 90 is on the Rangers. Right. Like all he did was he just stepped up. He didn't lower his head. He didn't jump. He just stepped up, and Lucci just, on the shoulder. It was a shoulder hit. Lucci went down like a sack, and initially they threw the kid, the Ranger, in the box.
Oh,
okay, and then upon review. They let him out. I think his name was like Bylis or something like that.
Sammy Blaze.
Yeah.
So he's a good hitter.
He laid out Lucci. Okay, clean hit. Of course, nobody liked it. So somebody came to Lucci's aid, and then Lucci got up and he went after the kid.
Right.
All right.
Wow.
And everything got broken up. Lucci got 5 minutes. The refs looked at the hit and they deemed it clean and let the kid out of the box.
Good. I like that. I like when they do that. Yeah.
That was interesting. That was
when you've got the technology to change it like that, if you're not delaying the game at all, let's go.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that they did delay the game, but that's the way it goes. And I don't think anybody, obviously Lucci didn't go after the kid this game. I don't know when they play Calgary again, but whatever.
Right. So that's pretty funny. So when Nystrom knocked out Tommy Contis, he skated full speed to the buffet. Jeez. Oh, Chris Katsopoulos. He's a large man. He got stung by a bunch of bees there. He's allergic to bee stings.
Poor guy. Yeah. He's a little swole.
Oh, so Susan, I didn't see this. So Susan, tell us there was a delay. There was a 6-minute review. Okay.
Right. Yeah. No, there was. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. That's the part. Like, geez, there's got to be a way to speed that up a little bit, right? Because nothing worse, especially when you're watching TV. I mean, people are going to change the channels.
Yeah, and how many times can you replay the hit? You know what I'm saying? Like Sam Rosen is going to run out of stuff to say.
It should probably put it like, okay, let's have a 30-second or 1 minute. Say that's it. If you can't make a decision in that amount of time, then we move on, right?
But so what happens there though? Don't they go to Toronto or wherever that war room is? You have to confer with them and the league and the whole bit. Yeah, it was clearly not. It was clearly a clean hit though. Right. I mean, if you saw it.
Yeah. So why does it take 6 minutes for that to decide? Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so it was interesting though. That was interesting because Lucci was beside himself. I mean, he was probably a little embarrassed.
Yeah. Right. He probably thought nobody was going to hit him, right? So he's around. Yeah.
Yeah. He had his head up. I mean, he had his head up. Yeah. He He released the puck, and as he released the puck, the kid hit him
Right.
clean.
So I can't decide. Like, the thing is, I really don't need too much at Costco today. I want to go. Like, I want to go to Costco.
Just to
Like,
say hello to people, make sure
yeah.
they're okay.
Right. Yeah.
And they're probably worried about you too.
Right, dude. I got a nice tight black T-shirt on. No jacket or anything like that. Guns are out.
Sun's out, guns out. But oh yeah, whoa, easy.
Get on that screen.
Oh,
do you ever? So you don't use any like
what?
You don't get your nails done or your toenails
No,
done like that, do you?
I don't know time for that stuff. No,
Yeah.
no.
That's some woman the other day was trying to tell she wanted to get this facial stuff, like like these machines where you like massage your face and all. And I'm not doing that.
No.
I got a reputation.
No. I mean, we look fine. Look, when you go into cryotherapy and the infrared sauna, that is clearing up your skin. I mean,
so are the cold showers.
Yeah.
Avocados do that for me. Collagen
Yes.
peptides. The
Yes.
CMOS works
Yes.
for your skin as well too. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great. It's an aphrodisiac. Not an aphrodisiac. It's a well, it helps you with your sex drive.
Testosterone.
No, the CMOS is what am I thinking about? What's the word? A libido. Help you with
Libido.
No, we do not get the rotisserie chicken there, Anthony, because apparently that is very unhealthy. They pump a whole bunch of salts in it too, and everything like
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, you don't eat the rotisserie chicken. I used to get it all the time. They sell it; it's more expensive. They sell regular chickens there. You make your own, put it right in the air fryer, cook it up. Oh, good.
But some of those places have organic chickens. I'm trying to think about it. Down here, you could get a rotisserie organic chicken, and it's not salty. Whatever. I mean, yeah. The key,
the made ones already, the ones that are made.
Yeah, well, I mean, they make it. They're making it in front of you. They cook it right in front of you.
Oh,
on the skewer. They have the big skewer, and you got to get there. I mean, the way to really do it is you get there at 11 o'clock in the morning and you pick it up.
Yeah,
and that's it. And they have the organic ones.
It's too bad because those are good. Those rotisserie chickens at Costco are good too. Ooh.
And they're convenient.
Yeah.
It's convenient. If you want to just have one, you pick on it. You could have it for lunch. You could stretch that the whole day.
You see what Barry's going on here. You used to have a photo of a guy who works there that is always smiling. Oh yeah, Norris, the chicken man. Oh, he's a funny guy. Great mood. Everybody's talking to him all the time. He's always got a big smile on his face. Always in a good mood. And I yell at him, Norris, the chicken man.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing, you idiot?
No, it's fun. Man. I mean, there's always somebody at one of those places that takes their job with a lot of enthusiasm. The enthusiasm.
You got to get a bit of work, anyways. You're having fun with people. The day goes faster. Yeah.
Those are the people you got to love. You got to just let them know. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sometimes you're in a bad mood or not in a great mood, and you see that person, that guy lifts you up and makes your whole day better.
Oh, okay. So we had an event on Saturday night up in Newburgh, New York, at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center. I'm sure you've been there.
Yeah, sure have. Oh, yeah.
So I thought I did not read the text. Here's same old Tom being a little bit cocky. Just assume it's a hockey rink, so it must be doing a clinic. So I walk in with my bag, with skates and gloves and stick and everything like that. And I walked in, and it was a wing fest. They were having a wing fest there. So all different. They have booths, all those things when people paid for a booth, and then they had all different wings and everything. But there's other things there as well. So the Rangers.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, so that's next to the rink. So next to the rink, they have the convention center.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
And there's a hotel there. There's a hotel across the street.
Yeah, right there.
Which if you were feeling dehydrated, you could go in there, and the guy made some great drinks.
Oh, is that right? Good drinks in the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely.
Hold on. What is Ira writing here? Tom may have a form of Tourette's. He was running around in the alumni game yelling. Oh, Ira. If Ira gets all this stuff, like he writes it during the week, he says, "Is that gonna be good? Is that gonna be good?" Or right?
He's pretty good with this stuff. Yeah. We have a lot of witty guys out there.
When you were younger, was there some career that you wanted to have that you didn't go do? Was there something like you wanted to be like a firefighter or a police officer?
Well, I wanted to be a baseball player, but I mean, I wasn't willing to do the work that I needed to when I was a teenager.
Right. Were you pretty good?
I was okay, but there were times when I was good, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, girls came into play, and hanging out with the guys was more important, and then that's it. Wow. Growing up in the Bronx, there's a lot of distractions there.
Right. Tracy, if you're going to meet Ira, you actually have to follow through and go to some place that you're invited to, right? I'm just saying.
That's what we need. We need a big party.
Yeah, we should have a big party. Yeah.
We have to figure
What do you
that
do
out.
for Super Bowl? Do you go someplace to watch Super Bowl, or you stay home?
No, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I have a bunch of people in town. You know the cool thing about when being down here,
Yeah.
people come on vacation here.
That's right. That's
and then they think that you're on vacation.
Right.
So they call me up like in a half. I'm surprised the phone's not ringing now. I think I blocked it. But they call up. Hey, I'm going to be smoking a cigar at the cigar bar in 30 minutes. Meet me there.
Yeah. I got work.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me drop everything.
Oh, Tracy's just like.
Oh my God! Stop. Oh.
And she's like all the extra G's there too, right? Oh my
Awesome.
God! Like I can hear her doing. Oh my God!
She's the best. I'm telling you right now.
So no, I'm just gonna stay home. I like staying home and watch the Super Bowl. I'll go to Costco today. Maybe I'll get some ribs and I'll get some chicken wings, frozen chicken wings.
That's
do
awesome.
You, do you cook pork ribs? You have beef ribs?
Yes, I do anything. Yeah, I do them all.
What's the best way? What's the best way for you to cook them?
I got to tell you something. I do everything the same way, Tom.
Oh.
I heat up the oven for 420. Why 420? Because it's better than 400. It has nothing to do with pot or anything like that. Because they say 420 is pot, right? But I put it on 420, and then I marinate the damn things, whatever it is I might be cooking. I traditionally like. I'm not shy with the lemon juice, the garlics. Mm-hmm. Onion, shave the onions in some instances, and I have some rubs that I put on depending on what it is: steak, pork chops, ribs, and then I put it in there, and I'll put it in there for, this is not scientific, for 15 minutes. Why 15? I like 15, the number, and then I'll take a look. I'll open it up. I'll take a look. I put the thermometer in, and I have yet to screw it up. So
okay.
So I err on the side of raw.
Yeah.
Because you could always cook it more.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. And then I have to have greens. There's something with me. There's something wrong. Whether it's Brussels sprouts, spinach, whatever. You don't like Brussels sprouts, huh?
Brussels sprouts. My mother used to make me eat those when I was a kid. Are they the little cabbages?
Yeah. The little. Yes, that's
little cabbages.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's a texture thing. Although I put them in the microwave now, and
they're not bad.
Yeah, not bad in the microwave. Just a little honey on them.
Oh, see, that's nice. The honey, honey, So
maybe I'll go with pork tenderloin. Oh, I made that was a Sunday meal maybe about a month ago. Oh,
that's a good one.
Yeah, I've learned to sear it on the cast iron skillet first and then put it in the oven. Oh, seals in all the juices. Oh, yes. I marinated it in avocado oil, balsamic vinegar, and did I put a little bit of honey in? I think I put a little bit of honey in there.
Yeah, the honey's key. The honey, you sneak the honey in, or that honey mustard. I like that. Sometimes I'll put honey mustard on things.
Yeah. Oh, sear it up. Oh, that's nice. Get that nice.
And the searing. Yeah.
How about seared tuna? You like seared tuna?
Yes, 100%. Sesame seed.
Yes, sesame seed.
I wrap it in sesame seed, and then I sear it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just get the sesame seed on it. Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Oh, yeah. I like it. You don't cook it too much. Raw on the inside?
No. Yeah. Raw. Hell yeah. Oh, no, God. Definitely raw. How about listen to us? How about you ever put mint on some of the stuff? Mint?
I have not. No.
Yeah, it's pretty good. How about lamb? Wait, how about lamb chops?
They're like those. Yeah, I like those a lot. Yeah.
That I put the mint, a little honey and mint. Right. It's pretty good.
So I think things are cooling down here, or they're thawing a little bit with Tracy and I. We're kind of agreeing on how to make roasted Brussels sprouts.
That's good. Yeah.
I want to jump too far ahead, but I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, the Brussels and the pancetta and the honey. Yeah.
Pork loin, garlic, and chicken broth. Man. Oh, I made a creamy. What did I do? I made a creamy sauce the other day with some sriracha in it. Oh man!
Oh, the sriracha is the magic. That's a good one.
Definitely. I'm out of Grey Poupon. I got to get Grey Poupon today at Costco.
Oh, put it on the list. Do you go there with a list? No, you don't.
No list. No. That's why. Yeah.
That's my question. Oh, that's so funny. How about you go there and you forget something and then you say, oh crap, I wanted to cook, I needed that to cook, and then you got to go back.
Yeah. But you know what I do? I have backups of everything. So if you look at my my spice rack and everything like that, there's a backup of everything. So like sesame seeds, if I'm making what you call it? What am I making? Hummus. Hummus. Yeah.
You make your own hummus.
Yes, I make my own hummus. So I make my own tahini as well. So tahini is just sesame seeds and oil. Just put that in the food processor. Then put some big chunks of garlic in there. Blend that all up. Then come back with your chickpeas. I also grind up some quinoa, some chia seeds. Put
good.
some spinach in there, some peppers.
No joke, bro.
Oh,
That's something
man.
else.
Oh,
That
blend
is
that
great.
sucker up. Oh,
That's
man.
next level. Yeah,
Oh,
that's next level stuff. Good for you.
yeah.
With all the garlic that we have, and then all we got to do is put patchouli on,
Yeah.
and we won't have to worry about the love language because no one's going to come within
I know.
20
Yeah.
feet of us.
I know. That might be some of it. Yeah. Tracy, yeah, see, there's a bond here going on with you, Tracy Marie, and I. I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love.
Tracy's
So
great.
yes, I use the self checkout. Yes.
You do, right?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why. I enjoy the people there too. I don't know why. Well, but there's always somebody around there. There's people that are working there. We're doing self checkout.
All right. How about this? As a guy, okay, you ever notice when you go to the self checkout, there's always whoever's working there thinks you're going to screw it up,
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yes.
right?
Yeah.
They're expecting the guy to screw it up.
That's a good. That's an excellent point. Yeah.
Right
Like
or wrong?
they're hovering over top of you. Like, okay,
I'm
yeah, I'll
okay.
do it for you.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I can look and figure out what bananas. Oh, bananas. Yes, okay. You got to punch the number in for something.
But you know, at
Wait.
Costco, there's no punching in at Costco. It's all barcodes.
But what happens when you buy bananas? Let's say
All barcodes. They have the barcode
you
on
have to
the
weigh it though, don't you?
No. It's
Oh,
just
you
the
buy
bar-
bunches of stuff.
Yes, you buy a bunch. Yeah, Costco doesn't sell one of anything hardly.
Oh, yes. All right. I don't go that much.
I
I went there once. There's way too many people.
Alicia's taking a little shot at me here.
Oh,
Tom,
wow.
you have way too much time on your hands. You need a girlfriend.
There you go.
What is Cholula sauce?
Oh, that's
Cholula
good.
sauce.
Yeah, that's good. You don't have that. That's the hot sauce with the little wooden knob on it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You
good.
know, you've seen that.
Yes, I have definitely. Yes, so it's similar to Frank's or whatever it is. Or that
No,
kind
yeah,
of-
there's no comparison. Try it. There's no.
Oh,
It actually
really hot.
No, it's not really. It's tasty. It's
Oh.
it's hot, but it's tasty. There's
Right.
a taste to it. So it's not about the flame. It's not about like putting the blister on your tongue, let's say.
Right.
But it spices it up. It's very tasty. Cholula.
Oh, interesting. I've got to go over to H Mart too. Oh, that's okay. Have you been to the H Mart?
Yes. Yeah. Well, there was one in Hartsdale that I went to on Central.
That's the one I
Avenue.
go to. Yeah, Central
Oh,
Avenue.
you travel.
Yes, for that. Yes, for when I haven't been making sushi in a while, but the tuna and the salmon you get there. Oh
Yeah.
my god!
How do you like the fish? They're swimming in the tanks,
Yeah.
and then those guys they stand on something and they pull the fish out.
Yeah, totally.
It's like-
How about the produce there too? The fresh produce.
Yeah.
Oh my,
Yeah,
that
no,
could be
it's
the best I've ever seen. And it was wide variety too, stuff I've never seen before.
Yeah, no, that's a good place. How about the kimchi? You ever have that?
I didn't like that though. Somebody told me that. I didn't
you
like it
didn't
at
like it?
all.
That's
No.
rotten cabbage.
Yeah.
It's rotten cabbage. It's spicy as hell. Oh, that wakes you up.
Oh, I know. They get the good shumai there too, frozen shumai. Just put it, steam it when you get home. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! All the different sauces and oh man, it's good.
That's an amazing place. And then have all the rest. They have like 4 restaurants in like 100 square feet.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like maybe even more than 4. I
Yeah,
forget.
there's all different sections like Korean
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. My wife liked Tom's Call, but she wished it was gone Louise instead.
Well, of course.
Oh, I just
Yeah. Keanu Reeves. He's got more people impersonating him. Have you seen these fakes? They do something with the computer where like they can make us look like Tom Cruise or Keanu Reeves or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, it's amazing. I forgot what they call it. Deep fakes or deep AI fakes or something.
oh, okay.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Tom, do you buy brand names or I'll do generic. Yeah, it depends on what it is. Yeah. Okay. Like Costco, when you go there, like the spices, they always got the big things, and it's that Kirkland brand usually.
Yeah, Kirkland,
Yeah.
right.
I've really cleaned up. I used to go there and get those big things of Cinnabons and everything like that. I don't get that.
Oh,
I swear they pump out the smell of those chocolate chip cookies too when you're in Costco. Oh,
they do that everywhere in the malls. Some of the places in the malls
Yeah.
they do that. Or the pretzels. Yeah. That's
I haven't. You know what, Susan? It's good call me. Have you ever gone to Chinatown? No, I have not. I was actually down there. Had the lunar parade, or whatever, and I was representing the
Mhm.
Rangers at that. It was pretty cool down there. I'd never been down there
Yeah.
before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All these years? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I went to Chinatown. It was cool. Very
Yeah.
nice. I would. That's a good point. I'd have to go back down there again. Just hang out.
There's some great restaurants. You walk down a flight of stairs and you're in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know the ones, but it's good. I mean,
Brian Mullis impersonating. So
yeah.
So have I told the story? Yeah. So Brian Mullen, myself, and Adam Graves all look alike. Well, we don't necessarily look alike.
Well, you're all bald, okay?
Yeah. So when
Yeah.
people don't see us together, they say, "Well, that's Adam Graves."
Yeah.
It's funny because the people when I go to an event and Adam Graves is supposed to be there, and I'm there early and he's there late, which is usual. So the people are, you can tell the dads with the kids and they're usually like, oh, that's Adam Graves, and they're pointing at me, you know. Even without me hearing what they're saying, I know that they don't like. They're way too excited. Like people don't get that excited about seeing me, so they get really excited about seeing Adam. So they're going, that's Adam Graves, it's Adam Graves, and then Adam Graves just show up, and the guy goes, oh God, that's only Laidlaw there, you know.
Oh my God. That's yeah. Adam comes in. Hey, how are you? How's everything? I really appreciate what you're doing for the game. He's got that. I really appreciate what you're doing for the game, Coach. How's everything? Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's good. Yeah.
Water University misses you, I'm sure.
Oh God, he's funny too. He's actually got a very good sense of humor too. Like he gives it to me because he calls me grandpa and I call him dad and all this kinds of stuff. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. It's like your twin brother.
Yeah.
And Mullins, the only thing about him is he's a little shorter than you guys.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a good picture taken together when we were in Dallas, the three of us in the lobby of those. Blow out the chocolate chip smell late last year, like put a dent in his muscles.
Danny.
We're not putting a dent in those things.
Look at that. Oh my God.
And I think now Tracy's taking a little shot at me here. I think this is, I really, maybe I'm getting a little sensitive.
Adam is sweet. Yes.
So
not self.
So in other words, yeah. Don't you think that's a shot?
Yeah.
Right. I think things were just going too good between her and I.
Just don't turtle. Don't turtle, Tom. You're not a turtle, right?
Oh, maybe with Tracy Marie, I might be turtling.
Yeah, she might be. Smack you all over the place.
Just get that fire to her.
She's
like, oh my God, OMG, like, oh my God. I can just see her going, oh my God.
She's the best.
Oh man, now Ira's taking a shot here as well.
Ira always is a shooter.
Yeah, Adam is empathetic.
Yes, Adam is empathetic. Yes, that's true. Yes. Right. But the thing about Adam is it really, he's sincere about this.
Oh, stuff. Totally. It's not true because I remember when I first started to meet him, I was like, come on, he's really not that nice a guy. Come on, he can't be that nice. And then you're around him all the time, and that's who he is.
Yeah, I mean, being around him, like when he would come up to Greenberg and whatnot. Yeah, he was certainly a change from good old Rod Gilbert. Rod was a funny guy.
See, there you go. Barry's making me feel better. Maybe we should end the show on this note here. Tom brings out everyone's softer spot. You know, Barry, thank you very much. See, my feelings were being hurt there. Tracy Marie, Ira, everybody jumping all over me. Probably the worst was the Keanu Reeves comment. That made me worse.
Well, everybody likes Keanu Reeves. What are you going to do? He's a nice guy.
Well, they're going to have turtle.
Very spiritual.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just staying away from Probert. No. So Dan.
Probert. Yeah.
I have turtles. Probert. Everybody.
No, you just grab him. You try to hug him or something like that. Did you see the documentary on Probert? I think it was on Netflix.
Yeah. Wow, it's kind of sad. All he went through, all the problems.
Oh my God!
I didn't realize all that stuff. I forgot about all the times he was arrested, and the kids, and all that kind of stuff.
God, and his wife, and the whole bit, and she still loves him to this day. God bless her. And
some of the stuff he did. Yeah, I guess she forgave him because he had so much of a problem, right?
Yeah, but scary guy.
Okay, hold on.
What we got?
Tracy Marie. I thought things were getting better. It's 1 hour in the week. We need to bring you back to reality. So, Tracy's bringing me back. Okay, now I get a better handle. This is a little bit I get it. I see what's going on here. So Tracy really does care about me. She feels I need some guidance, and she's going to guide me in the right direction.
Perfect.
It's a little tough love. A little tough love there, right?
Yeah, Tracy's great. She means well.
I feel better.
She's consistent. She's always with us.
Is that Alicia? Is that Alicia laughing?
I don't hear anybody.
Oh, I hear
some. That's on your end. That's the gardener. That's the guy cleaning your gutters.
Oh, I think Tracy and I are just like being friendly. Where are we going? Like Tracy and I are getting married now? Huh. Wow.
I don't think she's going to marry you, Tom. No, that I don't think. I think that ship has sailed. She is very, very much a realist.
Alicia's going. Alicia's. I don't know if this is a dig or not. Tom, why does your name on the screen read "Full Change"? Are you trying to tell us something? Well, I'm changing things. Yes, that's a good point. But no, the new podcast that we're doing is just a regular podcast. It's called Full Change. What we're done is we've got about 30 shows so far. So we've gone to former players, particularly hockey players right now, talked about their life growing up, playing in the National Hockey League, and then their life after. Of the 30 shows what we've done, and these guys have talked about publicly, 4 guys have tried to commit suicide. So some really interesting stories. And then So how they got to that point where they're going to commit suicide, and then how they've changed their lives and what they're doing now to help. It ends up being great stories because they're helping other people through their struggles.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And when he says regular podcast, he just means that you could drive your car and listen to it.
Yes.
Okay. It's a podcast.
Right.
It is a podcast.
Should we call this a podcast that we're doing? Is this?
Well, this is a podcast. This is a podcast. Okay. And the Full Change is a podcast. It'll be. I'm sure that it's going to be on a bunch of Patreon and Spotify and things like that. So you could actually find it on whatever your favorite subscription podcast channel is that you use, and you can listen to it in the car.
Right. That does have a good ring to it, right? Tracy Laidlaw. Huh.
Tracy, yeah, there you go. Listen to Barry stir in the pot.
Yeah.
Wow.
One and done.
One and done. That's it, Tracy. Way to go, kid. She's great.
Here we go.
Oh, we're gonna.
Tracy's hat is obscuring her prettiness. Oh, is that
Danny?
Danny, you're married.
You're right.
You're married, Danny. I don't know if your wife would like to hear you saying that kind of stuff about another woman. Would she?
Well, you can admire people. I mean, obviously, if you admire others, it helps you appreciate what you have.
Good point.
Okay?
That's right. Maybe he thinks his wife is so beautiful that there's nobody else could compare.
Listen, he's married a number of years.
Yeah,
he's our hero, another hero. We have a bunch of heroes. Really.
Wow. How do people?
God bless. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
They should be writing the book and giving out the relationship advice.
Right. We know how not to do it.
What's our advice? Full change. Full change.
Keep changing.
Keep changing. Oh. Change it up. 45 seconds, quick shifts. Dump and change.
Good point. Yes, we're planning on getting. We have not had Barry on yet, Barry Beck, but we're planning on getting him on. The time change is the issue with him.
Oof, that's a tough time change.
Yeah, I'll tell you. One of the guys, the Richie Pilon, that show was everybody. I watch all the shows, obviously, but his show that we did with him, listening to his story, and he's really changed himself around now. Really cleaned up his life. Really helping other kids. He uses the horses for therapy with kids.
That's a big thing. That is a phenomenal thing. Horse therapy.
Garth Malarchuk's story is much more public. But people know, he was
Clint. You mean
Clint? I'm sorry. Yes, his brother. Right. So he's one that. And again, if anybody has not seen it on YouTube, don't see it. You can't unsee it. It's one of those things. I mean, if you want to watch it, a lot of blood. And it was interesting him talking. I said, "Well, what do you think? What were you thinking when we were down on the ice?" He says, "I was thinking about death." And apparently he knew his mother was home watching the game. And because he said everybody thought I was rushing off the ice to get help. I was rushing off the ice so my mother didn't see me bleeding on the ice like that. So he actually tried to shoot himself too. He put the gun underneath his chin and pulled the trigger, and the bullet went up and kind of lodged up in his brain someplace. So it really, and the stories about how they got to that point and discussing it, and then what they're doing now to help other people is really like some deep. There's a couple of times it's like teary-eyed, like kind of things that you're going to start getting little tears because it's what they're going through. And they're really, Corey Hirsch is the same way. Jim Thompson, another player, talking about the stuff they've been through. So really, and again, really open about their struggles. Chris Nyland was great about his struggles too, and the drug addiction and everything. So,
well, listen, by sharing, you could help somebody.
Yeah, exactly, and that's how they look at it. Yeah,
it helps them, but it helps them to talk about it, but actually, it helps other people.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so there's some pretty, courageous guy like Chris Nyland talking about how bad it got for him. Open up, laying on the bathroom floor in a hotel someplace, crying like a baby because he's addicted to drugs and everything. So yeah, it shows other people. Listen, everybody, these are really strong men and everything, and tough men. So with Malarchuk, he's a funny guy too. So when he told us that he pulled the trigger, he wasn't laughing about it, but he wasn't crying about it either. So I said to him, I said, "It's a good thing you're a bad shot."
I guess. I know, but it's an impulsive thing, right? I mean, the bottom line is the actual act of doing that is very, when it happens, it's impulsive.
Well, yeah, like the thoughts that are going on in their head when they get to that point. Like Corey Hirsch talking about, Corey Hirsch was going to drive his car off a cliff, and he said one of the reasons he didn't do it because he thought, well, maybe I don't kill myself now, I'm just maimed. So
right. But I mean, there's a lot of celebrities do that too. A lot of musicians.
A
ton of musicians.
Yeah.
So,
all right, great show again. Reminder: the mental health hotline is 988. If anybody needs any help, you can call that. You can call us. And again, reminder for us, all of us, to help other people, even Tracy Marie.
Tracy Marie. It's all about kindness. That's all.
Yes, it is.
And we appreciate everybody that tunes in and then kibitzes with us over Facebook or whatever
Definitely.
it might be.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anybody in the area? It's what is it, about 11:15 now. I'll be at Costco about 11:30 if you want to meet me there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, get us. He'll give you. He'll buy what rotisserie chicken for everybody.
Yeah. Hold on, Tracy.
Whoever
needs
needs
one more. Tracy, right
one
here.
more dig.
Yeah. No. Hugs to all. Even me, Tracy. Seriously.
Thanks, Tracy.
Thanks, Tracy. Everybody, see you next week. Maybe see Tracy. I'll see you at Costco. Okay.
All right, Tom. Take care, buddy.
See you, buddy.